heat and bond tape. You're also going to need this skull that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it is the felt skull. And you also need a black placemat. So it's the black shiny placemat is the one that I purchased. And I'm just going to lay my skull in the center of my placemat, and then I'm going to flip it over. Then I'm going to peel my placemat back. I'm going to get my heat and bond tape, and I'm just going to put random little pieces to attach this to my placemat. Now the way this stuff works, make sure I got it straight. I'll make sure it didn't move any. Yeah. Is you just get your iron and you just iron over the top of it. And this is so easy for people that don't know how to sew, which I do know how to sew, but I wanted to do an alternative for my viewers that don't want to sew or just don't feel like getting their sewing machine out. Okay, so I put a piece here, 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 and here. I'm just gonna put my placemat down. I'm gonna check it. And it's on there, guys, look. It is not coming off. Isn't that neat? Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and embellish this ever how you wanted to. But I'm going to keep mine just like this because I think it looks really cool. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to the bottom and I'm going to cut off a tag. Then I'm going to cut the bottom seam off. Now, I didn't cut very much off. This is all I cut off. Very, very thin. And now it opens up. How neat is that? Now what I'm going to do, see, I can put my hand in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff this. Making sure that I get into the corners. As soon as I get as much stuffing as I want in it, I'm going to cut these two little pieces off. There's like a little strip as I'm putting the tape right there. And then I'm going to pull the sides out. And place it down just like that. And then I'm going to iron it down. the same thing with the kitty cat, but on an orange placemat. But the little cat is a little bit big for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put him where I want him. And that's part of his tail sticking off and part of his little feet sticking off. But I really want to try to keep as much of the tail as I can. And then I'm going to flip him over the way I like him. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting my heating bond on my little cat. Trying to make sure I don't get out of where he's actually going to be touching. I'm putting several pieces down to make sure that it stays. I'm just going to flip my mat over on top. And start ironing. Okay, now I'm going to flip this side. This way, I'm going to go ahead and trim him down to fit. Now, how adorable is that? That is so adorable. I love that. So cute. And it's got glitter on it too, and I love it. The little glitter look, it's so adorable. Alright, let's see which side. Yeah, we'll do this side. I'm going to do this one a little bit different just to show you a different method that you can use. Now with this one, you can pick it up in the center and make a little slit and run your scissors through that little bitty hole that you made. Just like that. Then we can stuff it through our little hole that we made. Do to seal the back up is I've got this little piece of ribbon and I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to cut me a piece of the heating bond that will fit right over the hole and put my ribbon right over the top. that is sealed. No stuffing's coming out of that. And the front of it is absolutely adorable. I love it. For this one, you're going to need a piece of felt. I've already used this one a little, but I'm not going to need a whole lot of felt. You're going to need one of these felt pumpkins from the Dollar Tree and a orange placemat. Now what I'm going to do, first I'm going to take my little sticker off. And I got this felt at Walmart, and it was like, I think 27 cents, 26, 27, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to cut off a piece. That will cover the eyes completely and cover the nose and the mouth completely. Now what I'm going to use to adhere these is this Aleene's no-sew glue. Now I got mine on Amazon, but I'm sure that Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Walmart, all three sell this glue. I'm just going to paint it on around the little eyes. Is I'm going to put some glue on the outside of my pumpkin. I'm going to flip it over this way. I'm going to press it again. I'm going to give it about 20 minutes to dry. So it's dry. All you have to do is go and trim off the parts that were too long. Try not to cut your placemat. That's what you're left with. How cute is that? I think it's super, super cute. Now, what we're going to do, instead of using the tacky glue in order to glue the side back on after we stuff it, is we're going to use some hot glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut the center of this, and then I'm going to use some hot glue in order to seal it back up. So I'm just going to make a little slit, just big enough for my scissors to fit in, and then big enough for my hand to fit in so that I can stuff it. So about that big. hot glue right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my ribbon back out. I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon. I'm going to put hot glue all down through my hole. And I'm just zigzagging right across my hole. And then I'm going to place that ribbon right on top of where the hole is. I'm going to go ahead and place another piece of ribbon right there beside it and one on the other side. And the back you don't really see, so if you guys want to sew it, feel free to sew it. If you guys want to do it a different way, feel free to do that. But I'm not encouraged to burn myself for some reason. It's just not my forte. And I'm going to put one long piece straight down the center to cover up that seam to make sure I've got a really good hold on this. Because I don't want it to come apart. And there we go. Go ahead and put a little piece of glue on that just to hold it down. And flip it over. There we go. Give it just a second to dry. And how cute is that? Super, super cute. There's the little skull pillow. They are so adorable. There's all three of them in the chair together. They look so cute. I think they would look better on a couch, but I didn't have any room on my couch right now for them. And I really wanted to show you guys what they turned out like. I think they turned out super, super cute, especially the little kitty cat. He's my favorite. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.